And here it is, the Mini 3 from DJI. I did not get sponsored in any kind of way. I bought this with my own money. It's the one of the newer ones. We're gonna open the package today. I already got it out of the foil, out of the wrap, because I want to take a look at it. Here is the bag with everything in it, with a strap for around your shoulder. We got a pocket in the front right here for SD cards and the guides, I think. Then this is what's in the bag. The controller, the smart one with the screen built in. The guides, quick start guides, and USB-C, the power adapter and cable. New batteries for the Mini 3. These are not the 51 minutes, but the normal 83 minutes. And last but not least, the drone with one of the 3 batteries already in it. And as last, we have some extra props right here. This is what the bags looks like when everything out of it. Here's a pocket for the drone right here. Controller, batteries, start guide / documents / SD cards. Extra props in front. You can get it open. Here another pocket for SD cards and that kind of things, with a strap for around your shoulder. That was the bag. Then we're gonna start with the start guides. I'm gonna open it. And do it as good as we can. Just nicely. So here they are. Just some guides if you don't already own a drone or you don't know how to do it. The start guide, the flight safety, safety guidelines, fly more combo information, that kind of stuff. The USB-C to USB-C adapter or cable. A screwdriver if you want, if you need to assemble to put on new props, and USB-A to USB-C cable. That was the start guide. Then we are gonna move on to the batteries. These are the new batteries. Wow, they're such bigger than the Mini 2 ones. Ooh. Oh, did you see the Mini 2 batteries? These were the Mini 2 batteries. Look at how big they are. Look at the difference. They're much bigger. A new charging hub for the new ones. Difference, Mini 2 batteries, Mini 3 batteries. They look much bigger on camera. Look at the difference. Almost twice as big as the old Mini 2 batteries. So that are the batteries. Just I got 3 of them. I will put them in the charger so that we can also start with a quick start guide later. It's a new charging hub for 3 batteries. You can put 1, 2, 3 batteries in it. Here you can look how much they are charged, and you got an import for USB-C and output for if you want to charge your telephone or controller, an on and off button to look at how much power they have. They charge in series, not parallel, so they charge one at a time. They look at of the charging hub looks which one is the most has the most power, that one you will charge as first, and then you will go on to the next one, so you don't have to wait long to fly your drone. I'm gonna put this in the charger. Got the USB-C charger. Gonna put it right in here. It's gonna start up. If it's right. Here, you see the green things? So the green dots that are pinging right now, that is how much the battery's charged. It's around 50% right now. It's gonna charge this battery first, and then after that it's gonna charge this battery, and after that it's gonna charge this battery. So that's gonna charge in the background. Then we're gonna move on to the controller. This is the new one with the built-in screen. Wow, it looks really cool. You can see the reflection really good. Wow, new sort of moving things. Aan knop, of een on-off knop, return to home en pause knop, cine, normal en sport mode, of fast mode, of if you want to call it, record knop, een picture knop if you want to take pictures, and it's switching between if you are on video mode and you want to take a picture, you just press this one and it takes picture. This scroll wheel on the left is to turn the gimbal up and down, and the scroll wheel here on the right is to zoom in or zoom out of your subject. It's with the screen. You got on the back here your sticks for flying and the C1 and C2 buttons. These buttons you can make it personal, so you can say fly this way or fly that way, and then it will fly that way and it will stay if you press the C1 or something like that. They got the new sticks. Even kijken, for right, so on the right. And left for left. These are much better than the old ones. They move really good. They're from solid steel instead of rubber. I will take the old controller. I will have you look at it. So here's the old controller. It's almost as big but twice as heavy as this one. It had the old sticks, these ones with a bit of rubber on the sides instead of steel. It looks a bit the same, but this one has a screen built in. Here you need your phone on top and you have a cable for your phone. This was a bit of a hassle when you wanted to fly fast. This one you needed your phone, a cable. This one you just start up and it's time to fly. Here they are the picture and video of the record button on the same place. There's only one scroll wheel for down and up with the gimbal. No C1 or C2 buttons, and if you want to switch between modes you need to press this, and you had one function button. So that's a new controller. It looks really good and personal. It's very light. If you're gonna look at the old controller, that's one gonna rest here. And then as last, the drone. It looks really cool already in the package. Gonna open it. Ooh, look at that. Ooh. Really cool. So DJI is really sticker happy, so it's all over the camera and the drone there are stickers. We're gonna pull out the poten, the wings, and if it's flying a bit right up, as if it wants to be, so that if you go fast it won't top over like this. Here on the back there's the third battery and a sticker. Charge to activate intelligent flight battery before using for the first time. You can take it out like so. There's the inside of the drone. You can put it so back in. And this one's going also in my battery station back here, like so. On these batteries also on these ones there says ultra light 294 grams. This is because in Europe and other countries, drones under 250 grams you can fly without having a permit. And on the heavier batteries, where you can fly 51 minutes, you don't get these in Europe, but in America you can get this. And this ultralight won't say it on the battery, because otherwise it would be weird, want the drone will be over 250 grams. Here it is, the camera. Gonna pull the gimbal cover off. Hieronder kun je hem eraf halen. Can you take off? Kun je zo you can take it off really carefully to not damage the gimbal. There are a lot of stickers on this. I'm gonna pull one off. Which one do we do first? Oh, this one. The really sticker happy. So really careful with this, want if you break the gimbal, it's really painful for the camera, for the drone, and you need to pay many monies to get a new one. Here's the gimbal. It's a new kind of version. It's in place of the top down, it's from the sides. On another sticker and a piece of foam to keep the camera of the gimbal steady. I'm gonna keep this, so if I'm gonna transport it, I can do it back here, so the gimbal won't move. Gimbal moves up, down, left, right, and because it's a Mini 3, it can also shoot true vertical, just like this. So you don't have to crop in your pictures. If we're gonna take the wings and put them back, because I want to show you how you put on your ND filters. I don't have them yet. I'm gonna buy them binnenkort. I'm gonna buy them real fast, so I can get flying with this. So you take off, even kijken. You do all the wings like this inside, so that you can like this. You can put them so in each other, so they won't flop around like this. You can can't do that on the top, because otherwise they will break. So you can set it down now. I'm filming on a gimbal with my phone, so it is a bit old, and it will do that sometimes. So here's the new camera. Real nice. I'm gonna take the front thing off. This is the real camera. This is the whole lens. You need to look out, because this thing that's on it, it doesn't have a piece of glass, it's just hollow. So if you damage your drone, you fly it in somewhere, you need to buy a whole new drone, or you need to get your gimbal replaced, and that's a lot of money. So many people use UV filters and ND filters for that. You see the new system, you can just sort of twist it off and then put it back on. I will do that fast. Like this, it will be sideways a little bit, and then you click it back like this, and then you have your ND filter on, if you have ND filters. It has a new design. You can look 80 degrees up instead of the 20 degrees on the old drone, on the Mini 2. That was my unboxing. We're gonna show if the batteries are charged and the controller is charged and all that. We're going to do a quick startup. And if you're done with flying your drone, you can take the gimbal cover. You hook it up with this hinge right here. Behind the camera, there's a little vent behind there. You hook that under there. You hook it under there, and then if it's hooked, it will place itself. If it's in the sensors right below here on the camera, it will do it. This is an improved gimbal cover from the Mini 3 Pro. There it was like two strips of plastic right here in the middle, so it would be like a little bit hard to put it on because the camera would touch that and the camera could damage from that, but that's improved on this version. This version doesn't have any sensors here in the front or back or under here, only lidar sensors, something like that, to look how high up you are. That's the difference between the Mini 2 and the Mini 3. The Mini 3 and the Mini 3 Pro. The Mini 3 Pro has sensors here, so you don't fly into other things. I will take my Mini 2 and we'll look at the difference. So this is my Mini 2. So you see how this has a sort of house around itself, a sort roof or something like that. So the camera only can tilt up 20 degrees and not 80 degrees. It also has a different battery. It has a cover right back here in place of just open space. The SD card and USB-C are in the same place, almost here and there on top of the battery. Here they're down on the battery. This is a bit different. Here in the Mini 3 you have also the lights on the pouches, the pouches. You have the lights on the pouches, the how do you call them? They have a name, I don't know. So here are lights. On this one they aren't here. So you see here lights, and here aren't any lights. Also here you have a cover for your props. Here you don't. Here you just fold them into each other and then they won't go anywhere. Here there's also a different sort of gimbal cover, so you don't it's not backwards compatible. Also the batteries are not backwards compatible. The ND filters are not backwards compatible. The SD card well. The USB-C also. The ND filters, I have one right here on the Mini 2. I'm gonna buy some for the Mini 3 if I get the chance to. The batteries are almost charged up, one of them, so we can start on the guide. These have all the difference. I showed the difference between the controller, the batteries, and now the drone. So the controller, the new one, also has a SD card, micro SD card place, USB-C for charging. Here under the plastic cover, it's host, so if you want to download third-party apps or something like that, also with USB-C and an SD card slot, because if you want to record on your controller you need something to record on. An SD card on the old controller, you could do that with your phone if you wanted to. So these sticks feel really nice in place of the old ones. It's really good looking. The only downside is this is glass, so if you drop it or you get a scratch on it, that's zonde. So I'm maybe gonna buy a protector for it. I see you